Hello Guardians, welcome back to Destiny Tracker. My name is KillerBeast61 and today I'm going to be sharing you with some ideas that Mercules has here from Massive Breakdown. We've been working with them a couple times to bring you a couple different articles and highlight just some ideas that they have for our community. If you guys want to see some more awesome ideas that Mercules has, go check them out on the Massive Breakdown podcast. It is very good. I love it. I very much enjoy watching it, and I suggest you go check them out. So with that out of the way, we're going to be talking about a new points-based metagame that we believe could revitalize the endgame for Destiny 2. So first things first, the main idea we want to bring is the scoring for Heroic and Nightfall events. Secondary, we want to be able to select which adventure, story, or strike you want to do from the directory instead of needing to go into a random playlist, while also adding a weekly Heroic Strike playlist, daily Heroic Story mission, and a daily Heroic Adventure, in addition to the weekly Nightfall and Prestige Nightfall, of course. Selecting the stories, strikes, and adventures individually would allow people to practice and shoot for higher scores, even if they didn't get rewards. So each reset, your options would kind of look like this. You'd have your weekly Heroic Strike playlist. The modifiers would be chosen by Bungie, you know, random strikes, matchmaking, whole 9 yards, standard strike rewards, you know, they're gonna use a standard loot table, but the whole point is that you're gonna get loot and you've got something to do. Lowest par scores will trigger bonus rewards. The weekly Prestige Nightfall, you know, you'll have the weekly Prestige Nightfall, the inverted spire. Par score would be about 50,000, triple rewards from the heroic versions. Rewards given once per week per character. Then you have the weekly Nightfall, the inverted spire. Par score would be about 33,000, double rewards from the heroic versions. Rewards given once per week per character. Daily Heroic Story, the Almighty, you'd have a par score of about 20,000. And the daily Heroic Adventure, you could have about the Red Legion and Black Oil, and the par score would be 10,000. So this is just a good idea of what we want those scores to reflect as far as rewards. This is just our own personal opinion, but it's something that we initially thought would have helped when they added strike scoring back in Rise of Iron. A significant portion of the good memories we have from playing Halo include the score-based metagame in the campaign, where skulls give you points and modifiers, as did finishing in under certain time limits. Specifically, we remember playing levels over and over again until I had almost all of them completely memorized, so that I could finish them quickly and perfectly enough to finally get the score that I needed to obtain the achievements I desired. 15,000 points on Crow's Nest was not a big deal, but dang, if getting 50,000 on the Ark and the Covenant wasn't incredibly difficult while remaining fun. I haven't felt the need to ever play any of the endgame content over and over again, but these scores-based challenges would have me playing constantly, even when I've already earned my rewards, just for the fun of trying to get a new high score. This type of gameplay provides a reason for players who already have all the rewards to stick around and just keep playing and to rally and attain a mastery of the different missions. What I'm asking for is simple, and I think we bring a whole new level of playability to Destiny. We want to add optional scoring to all PvE activities, either individual or as a fire team, and add achievements and rewards to the game for getting certain scores in each activity. For example, the Nightfall each week would be a strike with a certain par score that has to be achieved. No set time limit or set modifiers. That stuff can just be thrown in the trash. The party leader would choose what modifiers they want to use, and you would load into the game. The weekly Heroic would be the same thing, but a different strike with an easier to achieve par score, and obviously fewer rewards. Daily Heroic Story missions and adventures would follow the same principle. So here's what Mercules is suggesting as far as a scoring system. So the points that you get for kills will have Thrall, Cursed Thrall, Dregs, Shanks, Goblins, Harpies, Legionnaires, Scions, War Beasts, and Scorpius. They'll be 5 points each. So killing all of those gives you 5 points. Then the higher tier mobs like Vandals, Acolytes, Hobgoblins, Phalanxes, Incendiaries, and Wretches, those are 10 points. Then you'll go up another step to the leader mobs such as servitors, knights, ogres, hydras, centurions, gladiators, and marauders. Those are 15 points. Then when you get to the, the absolute top tier, we're looking at captains, wizards, colossus, minotaurs. Those are 20 points. Then when you have orange bars, that's a ×2 multiplier. Named enemies 3 times, and the ultra boss is 150 points. And so we'll look at vehicles next. You kill a pike, that's 10 points, but a heavy pike is 20. A fallen walker would be 50 points, because those things take up a little bit of ammo. Interceptor is 20 points. The Goliath tank is 50 points. So getting kills, that's pretty standard. You're getting a lot of kills in between each mission, so you'll stack those up pretty quickly. Then we'll look at point modifiers. This is going to be the biggest difference. So obviously you're going to choose a difficulty setting, and this is going to give you a base modifier. So normal is going to be ×1, no change, but heroic is going to double your points, and epic is going to quadruple your points. Then you're going to choose a positive difficulty modifier. This is going to increase the difficulty, and by doing that, it's only fair that we give you more points. So angry is going to give you 0.5 more points, so 1.5 times multiplier. Prism, same thing, 1.5. Attrition, momentum, light switch, all the same thing, 1.5. But juggler is going to be 2 times, and obviously the nightfall modifier would be 3 times. And Mercules even put a note here saying that this is assuming that we bring back the original Nightfall modifier, where if all the players die, you are sent to the home screen and have to restart. Then you have to choose a negative difficulty modifiers. This is going to decrease the difficulty, but and give you a little bit less points. So this is something that is going to aid you. So you'll have Torrent, which is -2.5. Choose any burns. No effect on the points, but it increases both player and AI damage dealt and taken for the respective element by 3 times. So obviously you're going to have Arc Solar Void, and that's not going to do anything to your points. And then a time bonus. This is obviously, it's going to be different for each specific type of event, but we're going to use the strikes as an example. So if you have 0 to 10 minutes, right, you complete it in 0 and 10 or less minutes, you're going to get 3 times the points you normally would. 10 to 15 is 2.5. 15 to 20 minutes is 2 times. 20 to 25 minutes is 1.5. And then this standard 25 and up is going to have no multiplier. So point deductions. Okay, this is where we're going to penalize you for every time you die. 250 points will be deducted from your score. If you revive an ally, we're going to add 150 points. So you do have an opportunity to kind of make some of those points up. You're going to lose 100 points every time you die, regardless. So you don't want to be dying too much. The scores could be tracked on a leaderboard, and in-game achievements could be given out for hitting certain thresholds. That'd be pretty sweet. And you would get to select the activity that you want to do. Then the fire team leader would pick the modifiers, and away you'd go. Each activity would have a unique piece of gear associated with it that has a chance to drop at the end, be it armor or a weapon or even a mod. After each completion, you earn a token, and once you have enough tokens, about 10, you could take them to Savala or Ikora and buy an item to counteract, the RNG being so cruel. So all in all, I think these are really, really good ideas that Mercules has given us. If you want to go check them out, again, go watch the Massive Breakdown podcast. I think it's fantastic. But that's going to be it for my time today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like down below to let us know if you did. And we'd be so excited if you decided to join our awesome community of Guardians here at Destiny Tracker. And subscribe and hit the little bell icon on the left. No, it's on the right. It's on the right next to the subscription button to make sure that you don't miss any more guides, reviews, or discussions here on DTR. Once again, Guardians, my name is KillerBeast61. You can follow me at Twitter at Amin_Lamkita. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.
Zone A captured. Zone B lost. 5 minutes remain.